My third guy plays some games.
Alright, hi y'all, Weather Guy here. We are back with more of Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. We are here to find out why Mrs. Sholmes' hair is blue. Last time we talked to Governor Caden a bit. We learned more about Vigil and the circumstances surrounding him. Mainly that he has been gone from his job for 10 years, not a couple days, despite what his wife believes. And also that he was responsible, seemingly, for the escape of the professor. So, intriguing. And then we leave there to come see Sholmes, and Sholmes has blue hair now instead of red hair. So we're going to see how that goes. Yeah. Hope you're all doing amazing, by the way. I hope you're doing fantastic. I hope you're having a fantastic summer, because summer is starting to kick in within the next few days. That's exciting. Hello, Mr. Sholmes. Hello, Mr. Sholmes. Say nothing. Your thoughts are written all over your faces in any case. Turns out that it may have been advisable to test my hair color restoration tonic before application. Oh, brother. Oh, my. Close. Pray, tell me, what of our warder friend? Have you garnered some new information? Yes, something very surprising, in fact. Though it's not a patch on your hair, to be honest. It most certainly isn't, but still, we discovered that... Oh, who is this now? Oh, it's Gino Lestrade. Drop everything, Sherms. What was that? I'm so sorry. I don't know what that was. Gina? Oh, she's upset about something. I can't add him any of it. Something's going on. What's happened? Clearly a very grave matter indeed. For Miss Lestrade made no mention of my hair whatsoever. Oh, brother. It's the boss. What do you mean, Inspector Gregson? The boss is... he's dead. Oh, no. That sucks. Gregson's great. He's one of my favorites. Now, this is something that's very intriguing to me. The reason why this is intriguing to me is because he was going to Paris, I believe, and they have made mention multiple times that the judge and Mikatova are stopping off in France too on their way here. So I'm curious if there's some sort of connection there, because I don't know. It just seems odd that it was brought up and Gregson's name was on the list. You know? I don't know. What? They just found his body. Shot with a pistol. What? Is that the crime we're investigating? Is that the trial going to be Gregson's death? But Inspector Gregson? He was murdered? No, not Gregsy. Come in, my dear girl. Tell us the whole story. Oh, God. I was not expecting all this. Are you serious, Gina? Inspector Gregson was really shot? I don't know much about what happened myself yet. They're still there, investigating the scene. Where did this take place? A little rented room in a building full of flats on Fresno Street. Oh. I thought he had already gone. Maybe I'm mistaken. The outskirts of town, nowhere near his home. He was perhaps investigating a case then. Thing is, no one at the yard knows nothing about no case around there. Oh, how strange. The boss he was so good to me. I know he ain't up to much yet, but one day I was gonna show him. I was gonna show him I'd become a proper detective. This is the worst. Oh, Ginny, this is worse than when Kazuma died. Especially because Kazuma didn't actually die, but still, you know. We've had so much more time to bond with Gregson, you know. He was such a steady present. He was so stalwart this whole time. Dang. So, who did this? Do you have any idea who the culprit is? They got him already. Already? They've caught the shooter so soon? Oh god, are we gonna have to defend the shooter of Gregson, the supposed shooter? A witness reported something was going on, and the boys got straight down there and took care of him. Who? What awful person did this? It's gonna be someone we know. I still can't believe it myself. Gina. Come on, who is it? It was the Reaper. Oh god. The Reaper? How do they know it was the Reaper? It surely wasn't Van Zeek's. No way it was Van Zeek's. That makes no sense. Wait a minute, you don't mean they've arrested Lord Van Zeek's for it? That's right. That Reaper bloke's gone and shot the boss. No, Lord Van Zeek's? Oh my god, what a twist. Are we gonna have to defend Lord Van Zeek's? That's so sick. Are you quite sure, Miss Lestrade? It's Barrock Van Zeek's the police have arrested? I saw him with my own eyes, in the interview room at the yard. I don't believe it. But there were witnesses, and they're all saying it was him. So you mean there were actually multiple witnesses? They heard the gunshot, apparently. And when our lot got to the scene, there was only the boss and that Reaper bloke in the room. But there's no way Lord Van Zeek's would have taken Gregson's life. I just don't believe it. I don't believe it either. Holy hell. That's insane. Thank you for informing us, Miss Lestrade. This really is most terrible news. I'm dreadfully sorry. What are you saying sorry for? You didn't do nothing. You never see her this emotional either. Well, anyway, I'm taking a cab over to the scene right now. By the way, thank you for people, my regular commenters who didn't spoil this twist. It's brutal. Please come and all as soon as you can. You gotta help. Oh man. Oh brother. It's a detective's lot to appear wherever some sinister plot has unfolded. Little wonder we all look haggard. Sometimes these things are almost too much for the nerves. Mrs. Shrumps. What use is there in being a great detective if I fail to see something like this coming? He's beating himself up. How could I let this happen to Gregson? Mr. Ryu, I shall leave at once to begin my investigations. Of course, yes, we will too. It would be helpful if you could talk to Mr. Reaper and see what you can glean. I'm sure you were intending to do so anyway. Till later, then. Oh, man. Inspector Gregson dead and Lord Van Zeek's arrested. Bruno, Susie! I've called you a handsome. I'm just waiting outside. I don't know what that is. Thanks, Iris. Shall we, Mr. Sato? Yes! Alright, let's go. You know where we're going. Fresno Street room. Is Van Zeek still here? This is our crime scene. Perhaps our last crime scene. Surely it's an out-of-the-way part of London. I doubt many people find their way down this back street. So this dust-ridden rented old room is where you're having then. So this is where poor Inspector Gregson lost his life. Yes, and the police are already hard at work investigating, it seems. I don't see Mr. Sholmes anywhere, though. Perhaps his investigations have taken him elsewhere. Boy, what do you think you're doing there? Every one of them drawers has got to be taken right out so you can look underneath and all. I want the space above the ceiling checked, and don't forget to look inside the chimney stack, too. Blimey, aren't you lot never going over to ask looking for dough when the owner's out of town? Gina's obviously got some unique investigative techniques she wants everyone to adopt. She's so pissed. Oh, so you've turned up at last. Mind you, I ain't been here long myself. Hello again, Gina. Shoma's only just left. You're lucky I missed that. He went prancing around in here, pointing and stuff and flicking that hat of his and then just scarfing. Oh, he's finished investigating already? You know what I mean? Yeah, he didn't stop to say nothing to no one, not even me. Gina, would you mind if we investigated too? Listen, Otto. You're a lawyer, right? Yes. Why? Well, you're not thinking of trying to help that Reaper bloke, are you? Oh, poor Gina. She's never gonna forget, is she? That trial will haunt her forever. Gina, if you don't mind me saying, Lord Van Zeeks really is responsible for this crime. He will be duly and fairly judged in court. Suppose you're right. Yeah. Go on then, Otto. Get investigating. I want to know the truth about what really happened here. Thank you, Gina. There we go. You gotta talk to her too. Great. Gina, what was Inspector Gregson doing here in the first place? That's what I want to know. It's, what, half a year since I got out of that clink. That's when I decided to give up me diving and become a detective instead. Oh, yes, Mr. Jones twisted the inspector's arm to agree to take you on as an apprentice, didn't he? Something like that, I think. Anyway, the point is I didn't really know much about the boss till then. But it turns out he's a bit of a legend at the yard. Goodness, really? They say he managed to solve some really tricky case just like that. He did? Yep, and ever since then he started going out on all sorts of investigations, but always on his own. My child is starting to stir more and more, so this may end up being cut short today, we'll see. No one else at the yard even knows what half the cases he's working on are, apparently. That's not how it's supposed to work, is it? So what was the legendary inspector doing in a dingy little room like this? I know he had a lot of respect for the Reaper and all, and look where that landed him. Respect for the Reaper in what way? I heard him say as much. I take my hat off to that fella. Where are his words? Not how the general public feels, is it? Most people are terrified of the Reaper. Yeah, the boss said that's exactly why you respected the bloke. I didn't realize Gregson held the Reaper in quite such high regard. He said something else to me and all, but I didn't need to worry about the Reaper, because he only goes after people what are bad. It did kind of set my mind at ease when he said that. Right. Very true. Very, very true indeed. What is this place then? Does anyone live here? Apparently it's being rented by some cove called Hugh Boone. Hugh Boone. It's a sort of here today, gone tomorrow name, that is, isn't it? Yeah, he's what we call an unidentified person. We haven't been able to get in touch with him. I see, well, judging from appearances, I have to say this place hasn't even been lived in for a long time, if ever. Right? All the lads from the yard piled down to get stuck into the investigation. There's so little here, no one knows what to do with themselves. Do wonder... Yes, Mr. Sato? Well, could it be that this Hugh Boone is in fact Inspector Gregson himself? What? How could that be? Well, if he was investigating on his own, it's quite possible that this was in fact some kind of secret office of his. I never even considered that. Nice work, Zeus. We're actually following a line of inquiry like that ourselves. Or? If you look around the room, you'll see there's a few things that hint at it. We should really investigate this place in detail. Alright. I see, that's where the poor inspector was found, over there. Yeah, that's right. Look at the red. Is that a red wig? Is it someone from the Red-Headed League? They said it was a single bullet what did him in. Apparently the bullet went right through him and struck that candle tree on the wall. Oh yes, it's blown one of the candles apart completely. And the gun used is there on the floor. It's Reaper's, isn't it? No denying that. What, really? How do you know that? Take it easy. I don't know what to do with myself when you stare at me with those big white eyes. I'm only saying what I've heard. I don't know much about guns myself. There's some bigwig lawman or whatever who said so. Why don't you ask him? Bigwig lawman, isn't it? Anyway, Fresno Street runs along under that window there. There were some street sellers just outside who heard the gunshot. Oh, but that's going to be our witnesses for sure. I don't recall seeing anybody outside. Yeah, they've all been taken down the yard for questioning, that's why. We're talking about the yard's legendary inspector here, after all. He'll be getting a grilling. You think we might be able to speak with those street sellers ourselves? I doubt it. The lads at the yard will just want to know what you're snooping for, and you'll be up for a grilling and all. So we can't interview the witnesses then. Shame. Alright, time to examine the room, though. What do we got in here? This big old cork board of information. This looks like some sort of notice board or something. It's absolutely covered in scraps of paper. Ah, Mr. Reed, look! You mean it's an autopsy report, isn't it? And these are case notes here, and details of prison inmates. Yes, in fact, they're all the sort of documents that only a detective could normally acquire. What on earth went on in this room? Some old newspaper cuttings. Ah, and this one here. Oh yes, the advertisement, you mean? To the Red-Headed League. Oh man, but why? What's that doing here? Whoever occupied this room was clearly interested in it for some reason. Interesting indeed. Oh, it's a photograph stand. I suppose it must be a picture of one of Inspector Gregson's family members. Ah. Oh, what's the matter? Your eyes look like they're about to pop out of your head. There, look! It's for you! Quickly! What the hell? That's Vigil's wife, Mrs. Vigil. Of course she's familiar, we met her only this morning. Ah, it's Mrs. Vigil. This makes no sense. Why would there be a picture of Mrs. Vigil in here? To be frank, I don't think I've ever been more stumped. Sorry to say, I have no idea either. I wonder if Gregson lived here with Mr. Vigil. And he was protecting him, and then someone came and tried to kill Vigil, but instead they killed Gregson. Because Gregson knew exactly what all happened back then 10 years ago. Empty fireplace makes a room feel even colder than it would be otherwise, doesn't it? It's thick with dust, look! I think it would be fair to say it hasn't been used in a very long time. In other words, whoever lived in this room must have been extremely handy in cold weather. Or nobody lived here at all and merely visited when the occasion arose. I wouldn't like to say which is more likely. No, that's right, it's one or the other. Alright. Excuse me. Oh, Inspector. Oh, sir. Poor man, he can't possibly be able to focus on investigating when he's so upset. Alright. Nothing with the door. Nothing with those frames up there. Okay. This side of the room. Candles. The top of one of the candles in this candle holder has been completely blown off. Yes, there's wax spattered on the wall behind, look! I suppose if a bullet had hit it. It does seem likely that the bullet hit the candle, having first passed through the inspector's body. Now that wax on the wall looks like blood to me. Interesting. Let's look at the candelabra. And the picture more. Okay, we can't do anything else with the picture. We can't turn it over or anything. Just looking for anything secret on this. Okay. Ah, there are some black marks here, look. Yes, they look like some sort of scorch marks. Perhaps a bullet struck the candle here, do you think? It's only this one candle that's been cracked in half, it seems. Yes, I think you might be right. Firearms are rarely used by criminals in Japan, so I'm afraid I'm not particularly knowledgeable about them. Alright. Oh, my child's really starting to stir a little bit. Stretching. Starting to become aware. A little toy policeman too, that's interesting. Excuse me. Sorry, sir, can't see a thing, sir. Too many tears, sir. Alright, perhaps I'd better leave you to your work then. And now let's check this dude over here. Excuse me. You're looking down on us from the great beyond, Inspector. Don't worry. We'll look after things at the yard. I put some deep thoughts there. Yeah, very rude of us. Let's look at this window. Somebody's very haphazardly nailed those boards over the broken glass, haven't they? You couldn't even really call it a window anymore. Well, if you remember the window in Mr. Natsume's room, that was totally blocked up with bricks. This one does at least still let in sunlight, so you could say nothing more about it. I'm starting to feel even more sorry for Mr. Natsume now. Interesting. The weapon. It's presumably the murder weapon, then. Oh my! It is real, I suppose? I think so. Guns are so rare in Japan, I really know very little about them. There's one way to know for sure, Mr. Ryo. Fire a shot. Insanity. What a crazy suggestion. If I did that, I'll be looking for a skilled lawyer to represent me in court. Slightly safer just to ask someone who might know, I think. Yeah. Alright, let's look at the revolver more closely. Already piling up the evidence. No initials or anything like that. I suppose this must have been the murder weapon. Oh my! It is real, I suppose. Yeah, okay, the same conversation. Okay. That's fine. So we need to find someone who knows about weapons and present this to them. That's what that's telling me. Gina might know. Oh, she's not here anymore. Can we just present it? Oh, there we go. Gina, what do you make of this? Okay, never mind. Sorry. Yikes. Alright, we have what, 3 things left? Okay. Start with the little doll. Oh, what's this? It would appear to be a little model policeman. It's rather charming, isn't it? In a way. It's kind of creepy in this scenario, though, I feel like. Seeing that's on the floor here, do you think it belonged to Inspector Gregson? It's a little hard to imagine Lord Van Zeek's playing with something like this. It's only about 8 centimeters tall. It could have fallen out of someone's pocket, I suppose. I think we should record it as evidence, just in case. Oh, my poor child. He's still, like, asleep, but he's starting to stretch. He's waking up slowly. It's a little gassy. Yes, I agree, it's rather delightful after all, in a way. Yeah, we're gonna finish up investigating in here, and we're gonna call it a day. That one with the charming policeman appears to be a little worse for wear. I'm not convinced about the charming part, but yes, you're right. That part looks like it's been fairly heavily manhandled. Almost as if somebody has enjoyed twisting it around and around for fun. What a crazy thought, Ryo. Shall we try twisting around and around too? Fun? No way. It appears to be some sort of key. It's tiny though, it couldn't be a key for a door, not that size. So what is it for, I wonder? What the hell? That could also be just a barrel for a weapon. This looks like some sort of key. Yes, it does. Very tiny and simple key. What's a little key doing inside a figurine of a policeman in the first place? What's it for? Very odd. Ever since we came in here, I can't take my eyes off this thing. Oh, funnily enough, neither can I. It's a hairpiece, isn't it? It is. Bright red hairpiece. And I suppose the fact that it's right there next to where the body was found means we have to accept that Inspector Gregson wore a wig, does it? And it's such a flame-colored red, too. Yes, that's a color we've come across very recently elsewhere, isn't it? Exactly. This is a vital clue, I'm sure of it. Yeah. Alright, now let's look at the headpiece. Just the mesh stuff inside. I always wondered what the underside of a hairpiece looks like. Doesn't surprise me at all, Mr. Ryu. You always want to see what lies beneath, don't you? I'm not sure that's quite how I'd put it. You must have to use lots of birdlime to keep it in place on your head. It doesn't get blown off in a gust of wind, I mean. That might be a little inconvenient when you wanted to take it off again, don't you think? Very true. Alright, now we're going to look at the big thing. The outline. The scene itself. So I suppose this is where the victim... That's right, the rope is laid around the body to show exactly how it was found. Poor Inspector Gregson himself has already been taken away. He'd probably be under Dr. Sife's scalpel by now if not for what happened last week. The shape of the rope. It would appear that the inspector was curled up in a ball. I don't know if that's significant or not. Are you feeling alright, Mr. Ryu? You look like you've just seen a ghost. I know it's just a rope, but... well, it conjures up quite a terrifying image, that's all. Especially with that blood stain next to it. Oh, I do understand. In some ways, what we picture in our minds can be even worse than reality. Sato is so strong, though. She's taking this far better than I am. Alright. We'll do a quick look through, but I believe that's it in here. Yeah. This candle here? No? I think we're all set. And we're ready to move on to the next thing, which is going to be seeing Van Zieks. Right? Oh no, it's going to be going to the prison because he's at... yeah. So we're going to go here and then we're going to call it once we get here. Amazing. What a great scene to end on. And we're going to pause it. Great. Thank you all so much for watching. Next time we're going to talk to my favorite character in the game, Van Zieks. And we're going to see what the heck is up. We're going to get his side of the story, which he may or may not give us. Usually the victims, not the victims, but the defendants are pretty vague about what actually happened for one reason or another. Because if they told the truth, there wouldn't really be a mystery to solve half the time, you know? So we'll see what happens. I don't know. I'm nervous. It's a very interesting predicament to be having to defend Van Zieks for Gregson's murder. But I think we're going to find that Van Zieks is innocent and it's some other cause. But yeah, that's all I got. Thank y'all so much for watching. See you next time. Take care of yourselves. Take care of others. And peace out.